green light normally means that's okay, it's operating okay. What we're showing on here at the moment, I'll just increase temperature for a minute, just to show you. Oh, there we go, it's on. Right, that little circulation icon there is to say the heating is being pumped around your van. So we've got a circulation pump. Okay, if that's not there, obviously the heat isn't being pushed around your van. That there is to say, or it's a plug to say that you've got electric connected. It's not operating electric necessarily, but it's there to say you've got electric available. If we just have a look on the consumer unit, your isolator button is on there. See the orange button? So if I switch that off, it says heat and hot water there. If I switch that off, have a look at your control panel, that little plug should disappear.
It does, yeah.
So you won't be able to operate on electric unless you have that switched on, and obviously you've got electric connected outside as well. Okay, we'll come back to consumer
What's
unit.
the green light saying?
We'll come back to that in a sec. I don't want to confuse by going back a little bit.
Okay.
We'll come back to heating. So orange button, make sure that is switched on to
have electric
to be able to use electric. Yeah. So as I said before, room temperature. Okay, if you want to change anything, press the menu button. Comes up with your next screen. Temperature.
Up and down.
Up or down, straightforward. If you don't want the heating to be circulating, just bring the temperature below room temperature. That will switch it off.
Okay.
Until obviously it naturally drops to that temperature.
And
The
then it'll
thermostat will,
again.
yeah, so the thermostat will switch it back on again. Okay, I'll just bring that back up again, just to show you something else as well. Sometimes it takes about, there we go, just come on. Okay, so we've got heating on again now. Next one is water heating, so that's water heating off. Press the plus button, goes green, half a triangle coloured in, that's your normal running for your heating, or water heating.
What temperature would that be then?
40 to
40?
Yeah, around about 40.
So if you press the plus, it'll go up to 60.
Yes, yeah. Hello.
All your stuff's here.
Okay, that's great.
Just when
Super.
you're finished.
Okay.
Lovely,
We
thank
got-
you.
All bits and
Small,
pieces.
yeah, a few bits.
Okay. Right, so if you want to boost it, as I said, push the plus button again. All full triangle coloured in now. What it will also do, what that is actually doing is concentrating all the heating on the boiler for the hot water. It will shut the heating down. So it'll stop the circulation pump for that period of time, which is around about 30 minutes.
Because it's working on the water.
Yeah, so it's keeping all the heat in the boiler. Okay? Or you can switch it back manually if you wanted to.
Okay.
The next one down, so that's both energies off now. If I want to operate on electric alone, plus goes green, 1 kilowatt, first one, 2 or 3. So that's 3 kilowatts maximum. Or you can operate on gas as well, or gas on its own, it's up to you. In the summer, obviously you get that if you had a combi boiler, I would just thinking if you may have had a combi boiler in that motorhome of yours or not. Is it a combi boiler? Yeah.
It did water and heating.
Yeah, it's all in one unit.
Yes.
Yeah. So if in the summer, that will obviously is efficient enough to heat your water up. It might give you a bit of warmth in the evening when it cools down a little bit. But it may struggle in the winter to heat obviously this room and the water at the same time on just say 2 or 3 kilowatt. Okay. So you may want to do an option of both in the winter. What it will do is use both energies from cold, gets up to temperature, switches the gas off when it gets to temperature, so it'll tick over on electric then, so you're not using all the gas all the time, unless someone leaves the door wide open, temperature drops, then gas will kick back in again and bring your temperature back up again. Okay? But otherwise, electric's quite efficient, but it all depends on the temperature you're trying to achieve.
So I think for the type of camping we'll do, it'll be electrical.
Yeah.
Okay, we wouldn't go out in the winter.
No.
Well, you never know.
No, yeah, never. It all depends. If you're in the van and you think, oh, it's a bit cold, it's not as warm as you think expect it to be. Obviously, when you first start up, it's trying to heat the water at the same time, which is 10 litres of cold water and the room, so the heating's not going to get too hot straight away.
Right. Okay.
Right. What we've also got is further menu. This other one here is what is called activated functions. This is switched on at the moment. That's to allow it to communicate with that. If you do get the app, that has to be switched on, which is that one there. Okay? If that's not switched on, it won't communicate with that via your app, and you won't be able to use your heating. I'll leave it switched on, so if you do decide to do that, it's there.
Okay.
That's what that is. Okay? There is further menu, which is quite a bit involved if you want me to go through all them as well. What you've got is a nighttime timer, a reduced temperature timer. So during the day you might, like a lot of people like the room warmer during the day, and then at night time they don't like it so hot. You can actually put a reduced temperature, so you get a lower temperature for night time on a timer. What it will do is maintain that temperature at a lower, obviously lower level. It won't bring the temperature down, because obviously you haven't got an aircon, so it won't bring the temperature down, but it'll just naturally drop to that temperature, and just run that on that timer overnight. That one there, a 7-day timer, so you can set it up 7 days. You can set it on the timer on that as well if you wanted to.
Okay.
That one there, prioritisation to what energy you're using, so it's prioritised to electric at the moment. As I said, if you're using both, obviously it shuts the gas off first.
Keep electric. Priority.
This one here is your backlight for your screen. I'll just show you that one. So it's bright at the moment. You can have it dark, because sometimes, well, I know that this does glow quite nicely at night, and if you don't like the light at night, it's obviously be quite annoying. So if you set it to dark, that's what it is. It's dark. Green light's on. Still say it's operating. But if I press the screen, it just lights it back up again.
Okay. Keep it on dark then. So.
Yeah. Okay. Or you can have. I'll just show you invert as well, which is dark screen and.
Okay. But even that would be quite bright.
Well, possibly, yeah. So it's up to you if you want to. I can swap it back. If you want it on dark, or you want to leave it on bright for now.
On dark for now.
Right. So just remember it. Obviously, it will go dark, and you won't see the screen during the day.
But all you have to do is touch the screen, and
it'll light up. Yeah.
And you got 30 seconds of.
Yeah, roughly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything grey, that's nothing. It's not connected. That's for the bigger vans that have a thermostat at 2 ends.
Okay.
That one there is to set your clock, which takes quite a while, because every time you press the button, that's how quick it changes a digit. So you go in like that, it takes forever. This one here, that's to do with bacteria in your hot water tank. So as long as you've got the clock set and you switch that on, that will do like the water boost function around about 2 o'clock in the morning. So it'll run for a 30-minute cycle to heat up the hot water higher than the temperature that bacteria like Legionnaires' disease can survive.
Okay.
That one there is your calibration for your thermostat. So obviously it's if it's not quite the temperature you think it should be, you can obviously calibrate it there. This one here, that's to do with, you can see mountains. If you're above 1,000 metres and you're trying to operate on gas on the boiler, it struggles with not enough air.
The pressure's not there.
Yeah, so what it does, it has a fan which increases the air into the boiler.
Okay.
If you switch it on by mistake, or you've left it switched on and you're below 1,000 metres, all it will do is just eat more gas if you operate on gas. Okay. That one there, a button there, that switches you every time you press the button, it goes beep. Switch it on and off at that point. That one there is a delayed timer. So if you've got it set up at home and you want, like myself, over winter I tend to air it out by having a heating run every now and again. You could set it on a 1-day, 7-day cycle. So you could say set it up for Friday at 5 o'clock. It will run for 24 hours, then it'll switch itself off. In 7 days' time, at 5 o'clock on Friday, it will do exactly the same.
Would that run off the leisure battery then?
It all depends if you've got it set up on electric, it'll run off that. It won't run off 12 volt. No, if you've got it in storage, obviously you can't unless you plug electric in. Okay. Where are we? That one there has to do with your circulation pump for your heating. It's thermostatically controlled at the moment. You can have it on continuous if you wanted to, so it just churns the heat around all the time.
Right.
The only problem with that is your boiler's going to suffer because the heat is going constantly. Yeah. Okay, then this one, reset. Got it, it's all outside. Reset. So if you're having problems with the boiler, you may be talking to the engineer on the phone, he may ask you to reset it, which is that button there.
Does that go back to factory settings?
Yeah, that's it, yeah. Okay, service. He may ask you to press that button as well. That'll be telling him the temperatures of the boiler and the glycol that's been circulated around. External, just trying to think that one. External one. Previous to this coming along, this one you could operate that via an app, but you have to have an extra box fitted, which is the external connection for that one. Language, if you want to talk French or German to it, you can do.
Okay.
And then there's also installed accessories, which I showed you before, which is that third-party panel, if you do want to communicate them to via your app. Okay. There's other options on there as well, but that's the only one that, apart from main manual, for the 12 volt on your circulation pump, which is set anyway. Okay. I'll say there's enough information on there.
Yeah.
All this not compared to your last one.
So the temperature is set at 24.5 degrees now.
Yeah.
And it'll stay that continuously unless we switch it off.
Yeah. That's it.
So tonight, because we're sleeping in here tonight, we'll have to switch. How would we switch that off now from that screen? Just go to the negative.
I just want to just press menu. and that'll go back to your main screen. Click on it, just press that. That's your main screen.
But how do you switch the heating off? How should I have the heating to go
If you
down?
don't want the heating on, but you still want the hot water, all you got to do is just bring that below
Okay.
your room temperature. That will.
If we
That
do
will
that
stop
tonight, so that it's
Yeah.
comfortable tonight, and then we can put it back up
Yeah,
again in the
that's it.
morning.
Yeah. So whatever you're comfortable with at night time, 16 or 18 or whatever it is. I'm not sure how cold it's going to be tonight. But then that will obviously maintain it at that temperature. Then.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Good.
Happy with that?
Yeah.
Good.